So it's been a few months since I started working on this project. Kind of took the summer off. I went to Florida. I just kind of wanted to. Every once in a while, when you're building customs, you kind of have to decompress and unwind, kind of clear your head, and just if you're not in the right mind spot, you tend to get a little overwhelmed or you just lack enthusiasm. So I needed a couple months off. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was 6 weeks. But anyways, so I had started this project before I went on break.
We were on a break.
I was just about done and I just kind of stopped working on it. So anyways, this is the Dodge Rampage. So I'll show you the video and just know that this was a 2 month long project from start to finish. It was just too much. But I got a lot of projects coming up that are going to be pretty cool. So bear with me for this one video, and then the rest of them will be back to normal, but hopefully a higher quality. So stay tuned.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so yeah, it's been a couple months since I've been working on this, and I had already started working on it and I lost a ton of footage. What had happened is I was experimenting with a macro lens for my GoPro, which works great for close-up pictures, close-up video, not so great on far away stuff. So I forgot to change it to the stock lens after my last video. So some of my footage that was from far away was blurry as hell. Totally unusable. So, yeah, I took the car apart. I figured out my ride height with my wheels and axles. And then I want to grind away the wheel wells. So in order to get this thing as low as possible, you pretty much got to cut the shit out of this thing. And I started with the barrel sander just to get the radius. And then these carbide grinding bits for the Dremel really work well. It goes quick. You take a lot of metal off. So I ended up having to hack out almost 95%. Right there isn't even close to what I want. I need it lower. I thought that was going to be good, but if you can see the gap there, I want it lower than that. And I just wanted it looking a little cooler. So I kept grinding it and grinding it and grinding it till I lost just about everything. Then I primed the interior. I was going to go and cut the ATV off, the three-wheeler, and put surfboards in. But the more I looked at the three-wheeler, the more I just thought it was kind of cool, and it would look cool if I just painted it up. So I started by priming it black, that whole thing. So it gave me some detail and some depth. And then I'm just using some matte black to hit all the spots that I ground up. And for the most part, that works out just fine because the casting itself is black. I didn't really want to paint anything. I'm starting to get away from painting. I don't know why. I just kind of like the rough look, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that, especially with the projects I have in mind, because I got some pretty cool projects, and I want to try to retain some of the original looks and feels of the car or cars, depending upon the project that I have. So I scuffed this up a little bit with some Scotch-Brite just to take a little bit of the shine off. But I kind of like the look. So for now, in the mood that I'm in, that's the way I'm going. So just, trying to touch up some of the bare metal that was showing was the easiest thing for me. I detailed the door handles, and I'm going to detail the lower front headlights as well. Just to add a little bit of depth and a little bit of character to this. For the most part, I left it as is, just trying to hit the spots that I think kind of show up a little bit more. Detail painting is tough for me. I seem to be shaking a heck of a lot more than I used to. Not sure why, but it happens a lot.
If you get a chance, swing over to outlawspeedshop.com. Dramatic pause. On my website, I now have some customs for sale, as well as calendars, merch, and a link to sign up for a newsletter. And I also have a link to my Patreon account. Never wanted to be cool, just didn't know how. For $11, you too could have an Outlaw Speed Shop mug, and you will automatically, by default, be 10 times cooler than you are now. I know it's hard to believe, but it happens all the time.
So after I primed it, like I said, I'm going to try to do some detail painting on this ATV. Nothing crazy. The old school red, red, silver, and black. Just enough to make it kind of stand out and not be a monotone color. You can obviously go as far as you want when you do something similar. We all make these choices in the process of a build. What I like about builds similar to this, there's no rules. There's no, well, this is what it's supposed to look like, or that's not what that, look, I've been around cars my entire life. I've built them. I've, customized hot rods, muscle cars, custom cars, you name it. I understand what's supposed to be and what's not supposed to be. I'm not going for anatomically correct vehicles. I'm doing what I think looks kind of cool right now, and I just think this thing slammed with the fenders cut out to the sky just looks kind of cool. And that's the great part about doing this hobby. You can do whatever you want. Have fun with it, cut up what you want. If you got to hack something up to make it fit, hack something up to make it fit. That's the great part about this is it's yours. You can have fun and nobody can tell you what's right and what's wrong or what's good and what's bad. It's all subjective, I've seen some pretty ugly castings that people have done, but the amount of work that's gone into it is unreal, and you have to be able to appreciate that. Just because it's not my style doesn't mean it's not good. And the same with my stuff. A lot of people look at it. I'm not on the same level as the Jakarta diecast project. I'm not, nor do I care if I am. You go, you have fun, you do what you got to do, and in the end, you relax for a while and forget about life, and got away from the wife for a few minutes, or significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, donkey, whatever it is that you love. And, just enjoy yourself, relax, unwind, have a drink, coffee, beer, whiskey, whatever, formaldehyde. Just enjoy yourself. And, a lot of people, like I'm running that custom diecast invitational, a lot of people, well, I'm not on the same level as some of the people. Who cares? Submit it. The judges, myself, and other people, we can all, true customizers can appreciate the effort that's been put in, and you can see the effort that's put in. So the amount of effort also goes into to making a decision. So, you do you. That's really all I can say on that subject, because it's a sore spot for me. I see a lot of people putting down other people, and it's crazy. So anyways, this is a big pile of shit, but I think it came out kind of cool. I hope you guys like it. I get this video and some glamour shots. I will shut up and let you continue watching it or click away. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.